larder. Cherophobia is an irrational fear of fun or happiness. I kind of get that though, not really a fear of happiness, but I bet people can relate sometimes when you're like super happy. You almost kind of feel sad about it because you know that happiness won't last forever. Like, I've had that feeling at times. Not a phobia though. 7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. Who are these 7% of Americans? I'm afraid. I'm skipping through the ones that aren't that fun. Billy goats urinate on their own head to smell more attractive to females. How do they do that though? Like, I don't get it. Like, how do you urinate on your head? Are they that, like, flexible? The inventor of the Frisbee was cremated and made into a Frisbee after he died. Walter Frederick Morrison invented the Frisbee in 1948. In 2010, he died and his family cremated him and turned his ashes into a Frisbee. I think I heard that before. During your lifetime, you will produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools. Could be, could be. If Pinocchio says, "My nose will grow now," it would cause a paradox. This is known as Pinocchio's paradox. Oh god, this one is a sad one. To me. Polar bears could eat as many as 86 penguins in a single sitting. If they didn't live at opposite ends of the earth, polar bears live in the Arctic, whereas penguins usually live in Antarctica. So what are they saying? That they could eat the penguins, but they won't eat the penguins because they're not in the same place. Well, good thing. Let's preserve the penguins. I love penguins. King Henry VIII slept with a gigantic axe beside him. This wasn't the only lethal weapon he owned. He had a huge collection of weapons, which included 6,500 handguns. Heart attacks are more likely to happen on a Monday. They're increased by 20% on Mondays. The most common time is between 4 and 10 a.m. So people are most stressed out on Monday. Is that it, or what? What would be the reason? Tennis players are not allowed to swear when they're playing in Wimbledon. Because of this, line judges have to learn curse words in every language so they know when a player has violated the rules. Can you imagine that? Alright, you want to be a judge? Here's a book of curses in every language. Memorize them. Well, that'd be useful to know, right? In 2017, more people were killed from injuries caused by taking a selfie than by shark attacks. I believe that. There were only 5 deaths due to shark attacks in 2017. Worldwide, there was 35 deaths caused That makes it sound so cute, but it's not. The United States Navy has started using Xbox controllers for their periscopes. I don't understand that at all. Not one bit. The control stick for periscopes is so complicated. Using Xbox controllers reduces the learning time from hours to minutes. Got me. A baby octopus is about the size of a flea when it is born. That's really small. In Uganda, around 48% of the population is under 15 years of age. Why is that? Do they die young there? Of the 41 million inhabitants, nearly half of those are youths. The average male gets bored of a shopping trip after 26 minutes. That's being generous, especially if you're talking about a young male, like my son. Oh no, 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 no. You can't take him shopping. I mean, even for his own clothes, he cannot handle it. He starts getting so grumpy in like 2 minutes. I'm not kidding. What are you gonna do? I mean, when you need to go shopping for clothes and you need to try them on. Because it gets to a point where you keep buying somebody stuff and they never fit. You know, like if I buy him clothes and bring it home and he puts it on, it doesn't fit. And I have to keep bringing it back. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, sometimes you have to go shopping. Meanwhile, women don't get tired of shopping until around 2 hours. Okay, in the 16th century, Arab women could initiate a divorce if their husbands didn't pour coffee for them. Really? I am completely surprised that their husbands pour the coffee. In the 16th century, the husbands poured the coffee for the wives. Let's say today this would be unheard of, but back then coffee was an integral part of Turkish society, so much so that it was quote-unquote grounds for divorce. Weird. Recycling one glass jar saves enough energy to watch TV for 3 hours. I'm surprised by that, like seriously. Approximately 10 to 20% of U.S. power outages are caused by squirrels. I would never have thought that. Like, typically around here, power outages are caused by bad weather. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are all banned in China. I don't think they have YouTube either. 95% of people text things they could never say in person. We know that. We sure do. Honeybees can recognize human faces. How do we know that? What does that even mean to us? Whereas before it was thought that only large-brained mammals could distinguish faces, but honeybees can do this as well. They see faces in a compilation of 5,000 individual images, kind of like pixels. So what? Are they trying to sting people's faces? How do we know? Like, what does it mean? Why does it matter? Sometimes they do research on things that seems like it's so unimportant, and like, where do they get the money for the research? Like, I wonder, you know, about some weird stuff. While trying to find a cure for AIDS, the Mayo Clinic organic made glow-in-the-dark cats. This is due to their use of a specific protein that was fluorescent green. They used this protein to find out if their tests worked. If the animal glowed, the outcome was successful. Okay, get this. A swarm of 20,000 bees followed a car for 2 days because their queen was stuck inside. Well, that is a way to get back at your enemy. Get yourself a queen bee. I don't know how you're gonna kidnap the queen bee. Put her in your friend's car. And then your friend will be followed by bees until they get to the queen. Wow. Nearly 3% of the ice in Antarctic glaciers is penguin urine. Well, I said before I love penguins, but I don't really love penguin urine, I'll be honest. So it says because the temperature in the Antarctic is well below zero, the urine can't evaporate and just combines with the glaciers. So, like, once again, how do they know this? They researched this. Who researches these things? Bob Dylan's real name is Robert Zimmerman. Okay. Sea otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't drift away from each other. Isn't that cute? This is a method mostly used by a mother and her pup to prevent them from separating. What? A small child could swim through the veins of a blue whale. Why would you want to? If you consider how large a blue whale's heart is, the size of a small car, it's no surprise that a small child around 3 to 4 years old could swim through the massive veins of a blue whale. There is a total of 1,710 steps in the Eiffel Tower. However, guests are only allowed to climb the stairs until the first platform. From there, they must take a lift to the top. I went to the Eiffel Tower. I don't know if I ever talked about it, but it was such a waste. I'm not kidding you. We stood in line for, I don't know, well over an hour to get onto the elevator. You get up to the top, you look around, nice, whatever. Then you turn around and you get back on another line just as long to take the elevator back down. What a tourist trap. Pirates wore earrings because they believed it improved their eyesight. That is pretty sad. Along with many other reasons, due to superstitions, they thought it protected them from bad eyesight, seasickness, and drowning. The Twitter bird actually has a name, Larry. The name comes from Larry Bird, who is a famous Hall of Fame basketball player. Do we believe that? I'm gonna have to look that one up. That sounds ridiculous. Octopuses have 4 pairs of arms. The 6 of an octopus tentacles serve as arms, while the other 2 are their legs. They use 6 tentacles just 30 minutes on the 18th of February, 1979. Wow. So far, this is the only known time in history that it snowed in the Sahara. That is very strange. ABBA turned down $1 billion to do a reunion tour. Why would they do that? In 2000, ABBA was offered $1 billion to reunite for 100 shows, which would have been $250 million per member. They turned it down because it wasn't for them. I'll do it. I'll dress up like them, sing their songs, and I'll do it. Are you kidding? I guess they have enough money so they don't really care. The first alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m. That's kind of pointless. Invented in 1787, Levi Hutchins needed a way to wake up in time for work, so he made the alarm clock. It took almost 100 years for a wind-up alarm clock to be invented that could be set to any time. So I guess he had to wake up at 4 a.m. for work. That's why he made it like that. I feel bad for him. 4 a.m. is too early. The most venomous jellyfish in the world is the Irukandji. Even more shocking is that this tiny jellyfish is smaller than your fingernail. Oh wow. Its venom is 100 times more powerful than a cobra's. So where do we find this jellyfish so we can avoid it? The 20th of March is Snowman Burning Day. This strange holiday was spawned by American and Swiss citizens to symbolize the end of the winter season. How do you burn a snowman? I wonder how they do it. Like, I wonder if they take like a cutout of a snowman and burn it, or if they actually like build a snowman, and then I don't know how they would burn it though, because it's really just like water. Queen Elizabeth can't sit on the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones. She visited the set of Game of Thrones, but because of an obscure rule, she wasn't allowed to sit on it. The ruling monarch can't sit on a foreign throne, even if it is fictional, apparently. I think I heard that somewhere. There is an official wizard of New Zealand. Weird. In 1990, the Prime Minister of New Zealand appointed Ian Brackenbury Channel, who was an old friend, as the Wizard of New Zealand. He is even given an annual stipend. Why though? Like, what is his job? I'm glad we don't have that in this country. We would go berserk, complaining about wasting our tax money on a wizard, but I mean, rightfully so. An apple, potato, and onion all taste the same if you eat them with your nose plugged. I guess that would be true. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting in his lifetime. Just a few months before his death, he sold The Red Vineyard. It was sold in Brussels, Belgium for 400 francs. So was he not famous before he died? He was just like a small-time painter. Alright, one more. A company in Taiwan makes dinnerware out of wheat, so you can eat your plate. I wonder if it tastes good though. Not this video.